Hey guys, I just wanted to make a quick video talking about traveling alone. I've done this quite a few times in my life, twice. I guess it's not that many, but two sort of extended periods of time. The first trip was from San Diego up to Vancouver. It was a 2 to 3 week trip on my own. It was a road trip in the US, so it was not too far. But then I did a second alone trip in Europe. So I went to Italy, France, and Spain for 7 weeks, and that trip was also alone. And I think sort of traveling alone gets like a bad rep. You know, people kind of think like, oh, if you travel alone then nobody must want to travel with you and stuff like that, but that's totally not true. I think that people who travel alone actually have like a little bit more character, and I think they really appreciate travel on a higher level than people who travel with other people do. I will say that traveling with other people is more enjoyable, like it's more fun. Because you're with people you like, you're traveling with them for a reason, like you get to know them better, you spend time with them, but I think that comes at the expense of really immersing yourself in the given culture. So for instance, if I were traveling in Europe, I'd be taking those trains, alone. I sort of talk to people, I kind of meet new people along the way, I really see, take in everything, because there's nothing else to do, right? But if I'm there with my friend, I might have a conversation. I might, be paying more attention to them, spending time with them, and not really getting everything out of that I can. So all I really have to say is like people who use not having anyone to travel with as an excuse not to travel is total BS. Don't do it. I encourage you, go travel. Like even if there's no one to go with you, do it. You'll get so much more out of it. You'll really learn a lot about yourself, about the culture that you're traveling in and experiencing. It will really be worth it. Yeah. And one last thing, a couple of you guys have been sending me messages and telling me about things that I should do videos on, and I really appreciate that because it gives me an idea of what you guys want to see. I'm trying to make these videos once a week, but it's hard because I don't know what to talk about. So if you have something that you want me to talk about, something that I should look into, definitely send it my way and I'll consider making a video about it. With that comes liking, subscribing, commenting. I'd love to hear, I'd love to see all your support. I'm big on Instagram, so you can check me out there. And finally, I launched a new website that has blog content. So I'm publishing all of my blog posts from my travels across the US, as well as some of my portfolio pieces. I have a newsletter there that I just started that you can sign up for, and I'll give you updates on the latest stuff, meaning like where I am now, where I'm traveling, what I'm doing behind the scenes, stuff like that. So if you're interested, check it out. It means a lot. All the stuff is in the links in the description below.